All right, and let's talk about the Unity new input system. This thing is super easy to use. There's tons of videos online about how easy it is, but they are doing one thing that is a bit much. There's so many things that they're doing that it's way simpler than those videos are demonstrating, and I just want to show that to you today. All right, so. Again, this video though is for someone that has a little bit more, a little bit of knowledge of Unity because we're gonna move quickly. It's really simple, guys. So this is a brand new Unity scene. I've made this little character there, and on the character is a little script. And if I go into the script, I'll show you it is empty, brand spanking new and completely empty. I don't know why I have all that space there. Then this input system is the default that just comes with Unity. I haven't made any changes to it. Got the jump, the move, all that cool stuff. No changes to it. Guys, how is this going to work now? You simply add an input player on, the player or object that you want to move, and just make sure that your script is also on that same object. Leave all the settings the way it is. Make sure the behavior is set to send message, because what's going to happen is it's going to call these functions based on the button you press. I mean, it's really that simple. For example, any names you give these, like move. Let's actually change the name. Add 3 O's. Move. That means that now you will see down here there is a once it's saved. Let's just save it. You see that there's an on move, right? So all you got to do is create that function in your script, and your script just has to be on the same item. Watch. Nothing in here. Nothing at all. On 3 O's. Move. Open and close parenthesis. There's the code. Let's put a void. That's it. Let's print. Did it work? Is it really that simple? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Right? So what have I done? I've put the input system on the player. On my script, I simply have the function. There's not any using Unity engine dot input system. There is no variables for actions, none of that. Guys, it is so easy. Imagine this being like, an action to like shoot something. I'm gonna go boom. There it is. Boom, boom. It worked. Guys, this thing is magic. It's beautiful. Right? So let's say you want to do something for the jump, right? What was the name of the jump in here? It's just called jump with a capital J, which means it's going to be on jump when it's being called. That's it. Void on jump. Boom, boom. Print player jump. There's more. Naturally, that alone won't be exactly what you're needed, but like in some cases this is exactly what you need and you're good to go, right? I'm gonna press space. There's my player jump. I'm gonna press move. It works. Guys, we're done here. We're absolutely done here. Like, what are we doing with all this extra stuff? It is way easier than that. Now, we'll use the Unity, let's just duplicate this line. Unity engine, right? And I'll do dot, actually, what is it? Dot inputs. I don't use it that much, so I don't even remember. I'll have it auto pop up. Watch. We will actually put in here input value. There it pops up. And then let's just call it underscore value. So now this will give you the value, the actual value of the buttons you're pressing, which will help you with movement if you're doing a movement. Naturally with jump, you just want to fire it off, right? So here it works. Now I'll add in the value. So let's put the value in something, maybe a vector2. Vector2 move equal, and then let's get that value out. Value dot get vector2. Boom, that's it. So I just put move here, dot, let's say Y. Get all the buttons that press when I press up. Get all the up value. So hit play. All right, and watch my log. I'm pressing W. I get a 1, I release it, I get a 0. 1 when I press, 0 when I release. Guys, look, and the function is private. Both functions are private. One thing, one line of code. Like, it's really that easy. Now you can get your value for your inputs. You can get your functions being fired. Your setting up of your new input system is complete. It's really that easy. I just want to stress on how easy it was, that I was very shocked at the videos that's just showing you so many other things. These on enable, disables, you're tying events to listeners, and you're creating these actions. And no, guys, it's that easy. Okay, now you have your input values. You can move your character with your rich body, your character controller, whatever you want. That is it. Have a good night.